Hey everybody, it's Monday morning and I just want to do a quick video on whether or not I had pearling going on in my 20-gallon angelfish tank here. Yesterday I shot an around the world video, and when we got to this tank I noticed that there was little air bubbles all over the front glass, and the front glass, as you can see, is covered in algae and cyanobacteria. It's a little bit of both right there. And it had little bubbles all over it. And the conclusion I came to was that it was not actually pearling, but it was little micro bubbles that had developed from the water flowing in. You can see all the little tiny bubbles it's putting into the water. And over here, some of the bubbles on some of that stuff may be the case. But now that we have come in first thing in the morning and I've just got the lights turned on, we're not seeing any bubbles. So that indicates that it actually was pearling. I've got a fairly bright light. It is a outdoor floodlight, so it puts a significant amount of light down here in the tank. And with all these plants and everything, what happens is the oxygen levels in the water get high enough that the water becomes saturated with oxygen, and the oxygen can no longer dissolve into the water, and it starts accumulating on the surface of the plants that are releasing it. And plants that grow a little less vigorously will tend to pearl a little less quickly. So getting pearling on stuff like this is really an accomplishment. To get pearling going on algae or cyanobacteria is not that big a deal, because it just grows so vigorously and grows so quickly that as long as you've got a significant amount of light on it, you will get pearling going on the algae and the cyanobacteria. But that's apparently what it was. If it was not, if it was just the air bubbles from the inflow there, I'd still have them. They would have stayed there overnight. It wouldn't have gone away once the light went out. But since they're not there first thing in the morning, then that is a pretty good indication that they are actually as a result of pearling from the light. So I'll check again this evening or this afternoon. I'll have a look at it again, and I suspect by then we will see quite a bit of bubbles all over that front glass. And sure enough, I just popped down here after dinner and we have got bubbles all over the glass again. Well, not technically on the glass, that's on all that algae and cyanobacteria. You can even see some of it on the leaves further back into the tank. So that is definitely indicative of pearling. Bright light's been on it all day. We've got bubbles on it now. It cannot be simply from the water flowing in on the tank there. So I just wanted to tack that onto the end to give you a little visual of what I was talking about. And now I am going to get on with doing a little bit of maintenance on this tank and wiping all that stuff away. So thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Hope you enjoyed that one. I'll see you real soon in the next one.